What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's Sunday. That means it's time to talk about the new movies in this weekend's box office. Coming in at number 5 is Clint Eastwood's directing and starring film The Mule, which fell into its fifth place with 9.95 million. The film now sits at 35.6 million domestically. Not bad. I'm really happy this is doing well because this is actually in my top 20 favorite of the year. It's an amazing film. Clint Eastwood, directed this perfectly. He gave an amazing performance. I'm really happy it's a hit now. It also shows that people still want to see Clint Eastwood movies. I mean, the guy's in the 90s, and I don't think he has any time slowing down, and I hope he doesn't slow down because he's an amazing director and he's an amazing actor. So kudos to the mule. All right, coming in at number 4 is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which fell from its first place to its fourth place for the weekend, adding another 16.5 million to its total. Domestically, the animated film has brought in 64.8 million internationally. Wow, perfect. This is it. I mean, it's not like doing bonkers in the box office or anything, but I'm glad it's making some money because it's definitely one of my favorite animes and superhero movies of the year. Actually, it's probably one of my favorite movies of the year as well. It's an amazing film. It's really adorable. It's really fun. So hopefully, we'll see more Spider-Man films set in this universe because looks like audiences are really eating this film up. All right, coming in at number 3 is Bumblebee, which made which made it opened in third place with a 21 million haul. The film marks the lowest opening for a movie in the live action Transformers universe, dipping below last year's Transformers The Last Night, which was a film that opened to a 44.68 million. I mean, it's not bombing or anything. It's just the lowest. It makes sense because lots of people did not like the Transformers movies, and I don't think lots of people were really into seeing another Transformers movie. I mean, this weekend was crazy. I mean, who the heck releases Bumblebee with a film like Aquaman on the same day? That is the most idiotic move I've ever seen a studio do. Thank God Aaliyah Ballinger was smarter. It moved out of this weekend. But oh man, it. I mean, like I said, it's not bombing, but it's a little disappointing that it didn't do all that big. Maybe because of word of mouth, maybe it'll do good. Like a couple more weeks. We'll have to wait and see. But I hope it does well because it's really amazing and it's definitely the best Transformers movie since the first one. So we'll see how good it'll do the next couple weeks. Now there's hardly nothing opening this week, so hopefully it'll do a little better. But that's where we want to say. All right. Now coming in at number 2 is Walt Disney Studios' Mary Poppins Returns, which which brought in 22.235 million for the weekend. The film actually opened on Wednesday, and like that's a smart move. Opening a movie on Wednesday, then they'll make some money on that Wednesday. They'll make some money on Thursday, then Friday. That's a smart move studios could do. Not saying every movie that opened on a Wednesday could be hits. Looking at you, Robin Hood. But I'm glad Mary Poppins Returns is doing well because Disney late this year. I mean, other than big Disney films like Infinity War, Black Panther, Disney kind of struggled a little this year. I mean, their Wrinkle in Time and Nutcracker were both massive flops, but I'm glad to see this doing well. But Now, the film also sits at 31 million for like a 5 day run, so that's perfect. And its total is 51.3 million. I'm glad it's doing well because Disney. I love Disney, so I'm glad to see them having a hit on their hands. And with word of mouth, I'm pretty sure Mary Poppins Returns is gonna end up making more the next couple of weeks. I mean, last year, The Greatest Showman and Jumanji got released this week, and they did okay, but they did much better the next couple of weeks because the word of mouth came in, and so I'm happy Mary Poppins is doing well because Disney really needs a new hit. All right, now coming in at number one spot is Aquaman, which which posted a 67.4 million debut at the domestic box office. The film now sits at 72 million in the US. This also marks the lowest opening weekend for a film in the cinematic universe, but the Christmas holiday will no doubt carry on. So I mean, but internationally, it did pretty well. Internationally, like internationally, the film added another 91.3 million to its tally for a total of 410.7 million and a global total of 482.8 million. I'm glad to see. I mean, Aquaman is didn't like make bonkers money, but it actually made more than Justice League. That's for sure. And with word of mouth, I'm pretty sure Aquaman's gonna have legs. And there's not really much opening this week. Like the only thing opening is Holmes and Watson, and a few Oscar bait films are coming like nationwide this week. So not much competition. And the following week, the only competition out is that Escape Room. And I think the major competition will probably end up being Glass, because there's not really much competitions coming after this week or next week or the following week. So I'm pretty sure stuff like Aquaman, Bumblebee, and Mary Poppins Returns, they're gonna have legs in the next coming weeks. But there's been other films that opened this week besides Aquaman and Bumblebee and Mary Poppins. Second Act with Jennifer Lopez, that made some good money. It debuted in seventh place with. Well, actually, it didn't make a whole lot of money with 6.7 million. Wow. Yeah, that movie should not. I mean, I think that movie should have opened like in January or something. And this one breaks my heart. This one completely breaks my heart. The movie Welcome to Marwen with Steve Carell, Rob Zemeckis directing. This one actually breaks my heart the most. It completely flopped. Let me pull. The film made 2.358 million. I mean, oh man, that and the reviews aren't good either. I mean, it has like a 25%. I still want to see it because I love Robert Zemeckis. I love Steve Carell. I'm just really disappointed how bad it's doing the box office and critically. I mean, this movie looked like an Oscar caliber film. It looked like it could have gotten some Oscar love. It just breaks my heart that this movie's not doing well. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the weekend box office. Let me lead you guys. What movies did you have a chance to check out this week, and are there any surprises in this weekend's box office results? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.